Once upon a time, by the gentle banks of a serene river, there sat a Hindu priest deeply immersed in his meditation. One relaxing afternoon, as the priest meditated beside the flowing river, he noticed something unusual. A scorpion was struggling in the water, its tiny legs flailing helplessly as it tried to stay afloat. The priest's heart went out to the creature, recognizing its desperate plight. Without hesitation, he reached into the water and carefully picked up the scorpion, intending to rescue it from drowning. As soon as the scorpion was out of the water, it reacted instinctively. In a sudden, sharp motion, it stung the priest's hand. The priest winced in pain, but with a deep breath and a resolute heart, he let the scorpion go, allowing it to fall back into the water. The scorpion, now struggling even more in the water, began to drown once again. The priest, though wounded, could not ignore the sight of the struggling creature. Driven by his unwavering compassion, he reached in again to save the scorpion. However, as soon as the scorpion was once more in his grasp, it stung him again. This scene repeated itself multiple times. Each time the scorpion was saved, it would sting the priest, causing him pain. Each time, the priest would let the scorpion fall back into the water, only to rescue it again when it started to drown. This cycle continued, with the priest enduring the repeated stings of the scorpion without a hint of frustration or anger. A passerby, observing this curious and seemingly irrational act of kindness, couldn't hold back his bewilderment. He approached the priest and asked, "Why do you keep saving the scorpion when it only stings you? It seems like a pointless and painful endeavor. Doesn't it make more sense to let it drown?" The priest looked at the onlooker with a gentle smile and said, "The scorpion's nature is to sting. It cannot change what it is. However, my duty, my dharma as a human being, is to help those in need regardless of their nature. Just as the scorpion follows its nature, I follow mine. It is my responsibility to act with compassion and to aid those who are in distress, even if they cannot change their nature." The onlooker was struck by the priest's response. He realized that the priest's actions were not about the scorpion, but about his own principles. Every living being has its nature, its dharma, and it is not for me to judge them for it. My duty is to act according to my own dharma, which is to help others. The pain I endure is a part of my path, but the essence of my actions remains pure. If I allowed the scorpion to drown because it stung me, I would be abandoning my own principles and failing in my own duty. You cannot change the nature of others. If their nature is to sting, they will not change their behavior, and they will continue to sting you even if you do good to them. So friends, this is the beauty of Sanatan Dharma, as practiced by the Hindu priest.